everyone, welcome back to my channel Biology Planet. In this video we are going to discuss about the next cell organelle which is mitochondria. अब हम mitochondria के बारे में discuss करने जा रहे हैं. This mitochondria is also known as the powerhouse of the cell. The powerhouse of the cell, right? We also call it the powerhouse of the cell. Powerhouse of the cell क्यों कहते हैं? Because the ATP synthesis takes place here, right? It gives the energy to the cell, right? Here we will discuss about the few scientists who has firstly discovered mitochondria. So there was a scientist named Kolliker. There was a scientist named Kolliker who has firstly discovered mitochondria in flight muscles. In flight muscles, right? There was a scientist named Kolliker who has discovered the mitochondria firstly in the flight muscles, and there was another scientist named Fleming. There was another scientist named Fleming. He has termed mitochondria as phyla. As phyla. इन्होंने क्या बोला? इन्होंने mitochondria को phyla बोला. ठीक है? Then there was another scientist named Altman. He has termed mitochondria as bioplast. And then lastly, the term mitochondria was given by a scientist named Benda. So mitochondria, the term mitochondria was given by Benda. Right. So these are the few scientists which are associated with the discovery of the mitochondria. तो ये बहुत ही important भी है because these questions can be asked in the MCQs, right? Not only in this class, means not only in 8th and 9th, but also in the higher classes like class 11, 12, and NEET also. Right? So here question भी थोड़ा सा modify करके पूछा जा सकता है, just like who has called mitochondria as bioplast? So that is Altman, right? And who has given the term mitochondria? That is Benda. Who has firstly discovered the mitochondria? That is Kolliker. And who has termed mitochondria as phyla? So that is Fleming. So these means here we can see that 4 questions we came to know about the 4 questions, right? हमें 4 questions पता चल गए. So these are also very important names that you need to note it down also, right? अब अगर हम बात करते हैं mitochondria की, number of mitochondria. Generally, mitochondria is found, means generally one mitochondria is found in each cell, right? One in each cell. Generally, one mitochondria is found in each cell, but means अगर हम सबसे छोटी सेल की बात करें, जैसे क्लोरेला हो गया, क्लेमाइडोमोनास हो गया, तो means the one mitochondria has been reported firstly in the chlorella and clamidomonas, but the number of mitochondria can be increased on the basis of the type of the cell. So it can be 5 lakh also. It can be 5 lakh in the flight muscles. In the flight muscles of birds. Right? So here we can see that each cell is consists of at least one mitochondria, but the number of mitochondria can be increased on the basis of the type of the cell. किस तरीके की cell है? तो means number of mitochondria can be 5 lakh also in the flight muscles of birds. Okay. So now we will see the structure of mitochondria. तो अगर हम structure की बात करें तो generally it is the most common shape of the mitochondria is oval shape. It is just like this. It is just like this. It is the most common shape of the mitochondria. Here you can see that there is an outer membrane is there, which is mainly made up of protein and lipids, and it can be semi-permeable, right? And inside this, the another membrane is also present, which is inside, which is folded inside. Right, so this is the structure of mitochondria, in which you can see that there is outermost membrane. This is the outer membrane, and inside this outer membrane there is one more membrane is there, which is enfolded या फिर which is folded inwards. तो ये जो membrane है इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? Inner membrane. This is inner membrane, and here because of two membranes, you can see that there are two compartments are also there. So this compartment, which is between the two membranes, it is known as perimitochondrial space और कंपार्टमेंट, या फिर इसको हम आउटर कंपार्टमेंट भी कहते हैं. तो दिस स्पेस बिटवीन टू मेम्ब्रेन्स इज नोन एज पेरीमाइटोकॉन्ड्रियल स्पेस और पेरीमाइटोकॉन्ड्रियल कंपार्टमेंट और आउटर कंपार्टमेंट. एंड इनसाइड दिस यू कैन सी हियर दिस इज नोन एज इनर कंपार्टमेंट. Inner compartment, right? And in this inner compartment, here is a fluid. Here is the pale yellow colored fluid is found, which is known as matrix. जिसको हम matrix कहते हैं, which is pale yellow in color because of presence of riboflavin. Riboflavin की presence की वजह से ये pale yellow color का होता है. And this matrix, actually जो matrix होता है इसमें क्या होता है? Mainly few enzymes are present which are responsible for cellular respiration. So here we can see that here enzymes for cellular respiration is present और साथ ही साथ along with this there are divalent ions are also present. Divalent ions are also present, just like ferrous ion and magnesium ion and manganese ion, right, which help in the cellular respiration. So here we have seen that outer compartment is there and inner compartment is there. In inner compartment there is a fluid, pale yellow colored fluid is present, which is pale yellow in color because of riboflavin. And here in this matrix the enzymes, many of the enzymes are present which help in the cellular respiration or which are responsible for the cellular respiration. And there are divalent ions are also present, just like ferrous ion, magnesium ion and manganese ion. And inside this a circular DNA is also present. A circular DNA is also present. This circular DNA actually it is present inside this which is rich in C and G. C and G means cytosine and guanine, right? This DNA which is present inside the mitochondria, it is rich in C and G, that is cytosine and guanine. These are the nitrogen bases, right? और अगर हम normally DNA की बात करें तो there are purine and pyrimidines are present, in which adenine, thymine, cytosine and guanines are present. ये सारे nitrogen bases present होते हैं. But here in this DNA the C and G, they are rich in C and G. यहाँ पर cytosine और guanine ज़्यादा amount में होंगे. That is why this DNA have high denaturation temperature. That is why this DNA will have high denaturation temperature. Here ribosomes are also present. Here ribosomes are also present. These ribosomes, here ribosomes are also present. These ribosomes are also further made up of two subunits, but mainly in the mitochondria the 70S type of ribosome is present. right? Means it is, we can say that it is similar to the prokaryotic cell. जैसे prokaryotic cells में भी क्या होता है 70S type का ribosome होता है, while in the eukaryotic cell 80S type of ribosomes are found, right? But in case of mammalian RBC, right? In case of mammalian RBC, case of mammalian RBC, there is a 55S type of ribosome is found in the mitochondria, right? In case of mammalian RBC or the mammalian cells, the mitochondria की अगर हम बात करें, it is of it is the ribosome which is found inside the mitochondria, that will be of 55S. यहाँ पर ये 55S तरीके का होगा, तो this is a kind of exception, you need to note it down also, right? So here we have seen that there are two membrane. This mitochondria is a double membranous structure in which the outer membrane is known, the outermost layering is known as outer membrane, which is made up of protein and lipids, and the inner membrane is folded inwards, which is known as inner compartment also, which is forming the inner compartment also. Inside this, it means in this inner compartment there is a matrix present, which is pale yellow in color, and this matrix is rich in enzymes responsible for cellular respiration, and as well as this matrix is also rich in divalent ions, which are ferrous ion, magnesium ion and magnesium ion. Here the circular DNA is also found, and the ribosome, which is of 70S type, that is also present. So here we can see that in the mitochondria it has its own genetic material and ribosome. The ribosome is meant for protein synthesis and the DNA is meant for genetic replication. So that is why this mitochondria is also known as autonomous body. This is autonomous body. Right? या फिर this mitochondria is also known as autonomous in nature. Autonomous because it has its own protein, it has its own ribosome for the protein synthesis, as well as it has its own DNA. So it can replicate itself. खुद से ये replicate कर सकता है. That is why it is known as autonomous body. Right? So here, and one more thing, that there are few particles are also present which are attached with these crista. Actually these end folds, these folds are known as crista. Crista or cristae, right? These are known as crista or cristae. With this cristae there are few particles are attached which are known as auxosomes, which are known as auxosomes or F1 particles or elementary particles. Right, so there are few particles present inside the mitochondria which are attached with the cristae, and they are known as auxosomes or F1 particles or F0 F1 particles or elementary particles. They actually help at the time of ATP synthesis. So here we have seen the complete structure of mitochondria. In our next video, we will discuss about the auxosome and the functions of mitochondria. Thank you.